Hello guys, it's Pip here, and today I want to talk to you about the value of money. So, being financially minded is something that we all need to be. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm not particularly financially minded. See, when I was growing up, in my household, I had little jobs to do, and we earned pocket money that way. Not often, because most of the things were just daily household things, doing the wiping up before you went to school. And you can't really expect money from that. I know some people do, and it's a good way to teach kids that chores equals pay. However, I must say that we never really talked about money, about what things were worth, the value of money, how hard you had to work for certain money, what was the best way to earn things. And as I've grown up, I've not really kept an eye on the finances very much. Now, I'm lucky because at the same time, I had a family who taught me to save. My parents were very good. I had generous grandparents, and many members of my family have been very generous over the years. But I wasn't taught to invest that properly. We were never taught how the best way to really invest in something. We were taught just to save it, and my mum at least taught us how to look around for the best deals. And she kept an eye on to make sure that we did get the best deals, but that was all with the banks, not with investing. And investing is something very different, because the difference between saving and investing is saving you put away and you've kind of got a guaranteed return on it. Investing is a lot more risky, obviously, so you put away potentially more and you expect a return on it, but you have to take that risk and you might not get anything back, so it's a totally different ballgame. Now, when you start a business, for example, like as I have done, or you invest in a property, maybe you're buying a home, maybe you're renting, that's still an investment. Maybe you've got a car, that's still an investment. Whatever it is you do, maybe you even make money on the side, maybe you have an eBay business like I do, you have to be financially minded, otherwise you're not going to make very much money. Now, let me tell you something. I started an eBay business, and the way I did it, there's not a lot of money in it, because I did it the way that someone else was doing it, and I never really questioned whether that was a best practice. Now, this is going to sound really, really bizarre for those of you who have an employee mindset like me, and we just kind of go along with it, but you have to be a little bit cutthroat to get the best deal in life. I know in the past, for example, I have gone along with things because I like people or whatever, or I think it's the better thing to do, or it's less effort or energy, and it doesn't always end us in best stead. Sometimes you have to be a little bit cutthroat and decide on what the best deal is for you, especially if you're going into business, because you are the chemical X, if you like, you are the unknown quantity, and if you're not good, basically you won't get any return on your money, which is what's happened to me so far. So in order to do that, you have to know the best way to make a profit. It might not be the way that you prefer, but it's something that you have to get good at, and just choose one or two options and go down that path. So that is really all from me. I hope that has been helpful. It's just something that I'm learning on my business journey. It's very difficult to switch to the mindset of being not money grabbing, because I've always seen that as a bad thing, but knowing why you want money and running it as a genuine business. And if you're not used to business, or you've never been around somebody who's got a business mindset, that can be very, very hard to learn. So I suggest that you maybe subscribe to somebody. I'm subscribed to a guy called Dan Holloway, Holloway. He's in the business that I'm in, and he is quite young, and he's made some really, really good profits so far, but he does have a financial background, and the number one thing he talks about is mindset about this. So he's really helped me so far. I really hope it helps you, and I'll leave you with that gem of information. As always, if you like our videos, feel free to subscribe and comment below. I know a lot of people get a lot of value from the comments that are added, so I'd be really delighted if you would add on. We're all here to try and help each other, and of course, if you want more about this sort of thing, you want to see what kind of business that you can invest in, which gives you the freedom and flexibility to learn exactly what your passion is, rather than hem you in and allow you to go at your own time and build your business around your job, without the pressure and with help from mentors and people who've already done it with a real community. Then you can always visit my website pipwheatley.com. I've had a lot of interesting revelations about my life so far. I have definitely learned a lot about myself. It's still a long way from where I want to be, but I'm putting the foundations in place, and the community has really helped me. So that's all I'll say for now, and I'll see you next time. You take care. Bye bye now.